Now give them hell.
I've been revisiting games of the past lately, and I've been rediscovering why it is that I enjoy gaming to begin with. I think lately it's been too common to get into a game, know exactly what to expect, be entertained for a short few hours, and hop on to the next game. I've come to realize the initial honeymoon phase of gaming is not one that we get to revisit. And typically, when you play the sequels to games that you have fond memories of, they end up being lackluster, a buggy mess, or an empty shelf what it once was. And unfortunately, the Payday franchise falls into the victim category here. Starbreeze and Payday to me is synonymous with peak Valve, Team Fortress 2, and Left 4 Dead. But Payday 2 held a special space in that era. One almost resembling Battlefield 3 or Bad Company to others. A game that had grit, humor, and wasn't afraid of the social politics that are going on today. I mean, they have some of the most stereotypical voice lines in one of these pager interactions I've ever heard. And I'll take this video not to shit talk Payday 3, but to commemorate the Payday 2. Payday 2 was released in 2013, and as a child growing up playing with my brothers, it was fun. But there was a lot of cloudiness for the reasons, almost as if a piece of the mental archives are going away and disappearing. And so when that happens, and it happens often, I take the time out to see what all this nostalgia was about. And sometimes I go back and get the good old nostalgia glasses knocked off. But this time, it was very different. A weird sense of sadness dawned on me and wrapped around me, almost like seeing your parents get old. You feel sadness, but also fond memories. And so in that moment, I went back and revisited Payday. This time with completely different people. I mean, before it was my brothers, but this time I had my fiance and some of my other good friends. And honestly, we had a great time. Better than I could have imagined. I mean, don't get me wrong, when opening Payday 2 after 10 years of playing it, there's definitely an information overload. From features like contact brokers to classic missions, new characters, new weapons. I was still level 62 for some reason. Even though I'm pretty sure I restarted my saves and my accounts plenty of times, and my fiance is like new to the game. Like brand new. She's not aware, justifiably so, of just how oddly in-depth this older game can even be. I mean, it's unheard of even in modern gaming. Maybe it's just because there's no game out like Payday aside from Payday. Kind of like there's no other games like Halo or Rainbow Six Siege or Gears of War. These titles that ushered new eras, new ideas, and ways to innovate. And yet no other games have, to my knowledge, new or old, can you say, hey, I put a jammer on the ground. They cannot call for backup. Round up all the hostages while I take out the security guard, bring down the camera system, and open the vault. Like, in what game have you ever said, hey, get the hostages away from the window so that the pedestrians walking by don't see them and call the cops? And it's not just those features paired with the arsenal of weapons, character maps to customize, unlock a safe house where you can physically see your money, which is pretty cool, a fleshed out skill tree, perk system, where it is essentially a class, and infamy basically being a prestige status. It's also the packaging of the entire experience, a story to keep you company, voice narration from Bane, your man behind the desk, lore for every character, hidden things to find, killer soundtracks, robust missions that can change and be altered every time you play it with higher and higher difficulty. Even ways to speedrun, either silently or in loud. It's really a shame that Payday 2 is stuck in a time capsule and will never get a true successor to Payday 2. And maybe Payday 3 is too far gone for the updates to make it right. I don't know what happened over at Starbreeze, but it's a damn shame. Maybe one day we'll be able to enjoy it, but they have done some irreparable damage to the IP and there's still tons of content to play through the older installation. I mean, the download is 85 gigabytes on Steam. With that being said, I'll give a moment of silence to Payday 2. And I just wanted to add that in the outfit menu, you can see the dead game outfits and equip them to your characters, and thought it was very ironic and or even poetic. I truly have high hopes for gaming in 2025. We have EA fixing their franchise with Battlefield 6, we have Halo reconstructing themselves, GTA 6 is coming out, along with a bunch of indie games that are hitting out of the park left and right. Games like Schedule 1 and a whole bunch more. COD is finally fucking dead. So hopefully, we truly get back to peak status for gaming. Thanks for watching. Peace.